In the previous tutorial, we displayed all the tickets. Now we need to create a page to display the detail of ticket. First, we need to create this route in our main.js. We need to import the component for ticket detail. Then we will add it in routes array. Then we need to create this component. First, we need to get the ID from the URL. Then when this component is mounted, we will call our getData method. Create this method in methods object. Display the loading. Create a form data object. Append the ID in it. Call an AJAX. Set the path of API. Attach form data to it. And set the headers for authentication. After the response is received, hide the loading. Check if the status is success. Then get the ticket object. And display it in console. Otherwise, we will show an error. Create the ticket object, initialize it as null. And loading, initialize it as false. Then we need to create this API in module/tickets.js. Get the authenticated user. Get the ID. By default, we will search in logged-in user tickets. If the logged-in user is representative, then he can see all tickets. Find the ticket in tickets collection using ID and search object. Send error response if the ticket is not found. Otherwise, send the success response. And also send the ticket object. We are missing a comma. We need to import the Axios module to call AJAX. And Suite Alert to display alert messages. So the ticket is fetched, now we need to display it. First, create a circular loader in Bootstrap 5. Ticket object is initialized as null, so we must check if the ticket is not null before using it. Show ticket title. Name of user who created this ticket. Show the status of ticket on the right side. Show ticket description. Show all screenshots if there are any. Now we need to create this method to download the file. Get anchor tag. Get initial text of anchor tag. Change the text to loading. And disable the anchor to prevent clicking. Create form data object. Append the ticket ID and the ID of attachment. Call an AJAX. Set the URL. Attach form data object, and set headers for authentication. When the response is received, remove the disabled attribute on anchor and set its text to the original. If the response is successful, you can log the response in console. It will return an object named screenshot. Then we will trigger the click event on anchor tag but with a half-second delay, so the anchor tag is successfully rendered. Now we need to create that anchor tag. It will only be created when the screenshot object has some value. We will set the base 64 string of image as the hypertext reference of anchor. And set the download attribute to the name of the file. Initialize the screenshot object as null. Now we need to create this API in tickets.js. Get the authenticated user. Get the ticket's ID. And the attachment ID. Search object is same as in tickets fetch API. Search in tickets collection. Add one more object in query, to search for screenshot as well using its ID. If the ticket is not found, then send the response as an error. Initialize base 64 and screenshot object. To get the screenshot object, we need to loop through all screenshots. Where the ID of screenshot matched, we will read the file. It will return the bitmap object of image. Then we will get the base 64 string of image using buffer. Then prepend the image metadata. and set the screenshot object. Set the default name if name is not set. And break the loop. As the read file operation is synchronized, so we can use await to prevent the block. After the loop, we will first check if the screenshot object is not null. If it is null, then we will return an error. Otherwise, we will send the success response along with the screenshot object. So that's how you can display detail of ticket and download attachments. In the next tutorial, we will create a form to reply on ticket.